Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. I'm sorry I was away for a while. School was rocking my entire world, but now that school is over, I'm back and I'm probably gonna do a couple videos as I have a lot planned for my account. But for this video, we're going to be building my Mavuika as I finally got her at 55 pity. So let's get started. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to see more. Let's get on started already. First things first is, of course, we have to level her up. I need to for sure farm a lot of her boss drops as I don't have enough to get her to 90, and I need more rocks as well, and some of her enemy drops. For the weapon, I was originally going to be using Earthquaker, on her, but that's not a really good weapon on her, as looking at it compared to the other weapons, it's not that great on her really, but it's alright. So we're gonna be using Serpentine instead. Sorry. And for her artifacts, I'm going to be using Scroll of Cinder City. It's better, and I already had some of her artifacts laid out as I was using Pyro Traveler for my Avaressa team, but sadly Pyro Traveler for some reason is just not doing that good, at least for me. So that's kind of why I wanted Mavuika. Now I was kind of confused which one I wanted to use, so if I need to get better ones for sure. Obviously I need to farm her talent books as I only have the purple drops and the blue drops. But let's get on started with the leveling now. First road stop of many, as I knew my rocks problem would somehow come and bite me in my butt. You're going to see me come back to this crafting menu thing a lot, as I can't farm anything for the life of me. So I know for sure we're gonna have to farm her enemy drops as well, but that will be a different time for a different story, as I for sure have a lot to do for Mavuika. But let's see how far I can get her now. So not that far. Again, the rocks are biting my butt. Yeah, I'm gonna be at this crafting menu a lot, and I mean a lot. And it kind of sucks, but it just shows to you all how much work I need to do for my account. But I think I can get her closer to 70 now. Let's see. Great, and we got her to 70, meaning we're gonna start working on her weapon now. Her weapon, I know for sure, is going to be stopped a lot, as I don't know any of the materials that this sword claymore needs ever, because I've never actually used it before, which is kind of crazy. But oh well, that just means I have to farm for this weapon domain instead. And I will stop at level 50, meaning I have to farm the weapon domain for this. It's been a long time since I farmed this weapon domain, but it's one of those quick and easy ones as well, as I just need freeze. So let's get started with that. I'll be using my Skirk team. A fun, crazy little fact about this team: I was originally going to record myself building and pulling and building Escoffier and Skirk, as I actually got those two characters pretty quickly, and it was kind of crazy. I actually got them both, and I didn't lose my 50-50 either. I wanted to originally get Skirk and Escoffier's weapon, but I sadly lost trying to get Escoffier, so I only got Skirk's. But it's okay, she's on Primordial Jade Cutter. I only think I need to run this domain a couple times, but who knows, and we'll see. And I completely forgot. Sejuan was also one of the other characters that I got pretty crazily. I didn't have a whole lot of polls saved up for Sejuan because, again, she was right after Skirks and Escaffier banners. So I was kind of running really low on primos, but I got her nonetheless, and I was super happy when I got her. I think this might be the last time I'm going to run this domain, as I can craft the rest. Let's see where we can get the weapon now, as I run this domain a couple times, and I think I was able to get it to pretty high. I completely forgot to put the actual weapon to the amount that I need, but we don't talk about that. I might run this domain again, not on camera, as I don't know, farming the same domain gets pretty boring and annoying. So yeah, this video might be a little short because I might not farm the artifact domain on camera at all, or I don't know, we'll see. I got the weapon to 70, which is perfectly fine. It means that it matches her level, which is okay. I can't craft anymore, but I will 100% go back to that domain when I have the resin to continue to farm it. Now her artifacts, as you can see, 3 out of the 5 artifacts that she needs are already fully leveled, so we're just gonna level up the other 2 and see what we can get. The rolls weren't good, so let's hope and pray that they'll be better. But I need to farm her talent domain and her artifact domain, so that'll be a tomorrow activity. Okay, that is done for today. I'm going to probably wait for my resin to cap up again, so maybe I can run her boss drops tomorrow, or her artifacts, or even her talents. We'll see. Okay, welcome back. Last night I actually did run a couple of her enemy drops to get her more, as I didn't have a lot, but today I'm going to probably run her boss drops and maybe her artifacts and maybe her talents today. And I think, no, I can't run her, I don't think I can run her other bats, but we'll have to see what today unfolds. Sometimes I forget that I have enough of the little crystal things that you have from that you get from the gacha to actually transfer stuff. So that's what I kind of did. I did waste a bunch of those in there, but we're actually gonna farm some of these today so I can have more just in case. I will catch you guys when I'm done farming these, as these are boring to watch. So I finished farming them to the best of my abilities, and we're gonna turn some of these drops that I got into obviously the amount that I need. I doubt I'll get the exact amount, but we'll get close to it if I have to. And then of course other enemy drops, because yeah, I forgot to do that. Again, all of this we worked on over time, okay, because it's gonna be a long process that we're all gonna be experiencing. Of course, let's take this opportunity to actually start farming her boss drops, as I need to farm these. I wish this boss actually dropped the rocks that I need, but we'll work what we have. I'm going to be using my Varessa Overload team because Mavuika can actually climb the rocks that this boss shoots out, and since I don't have Shalonin and my Conchina is not built, we're going to work what we have. this was actually a really fun boss, and I actually like fighting it. For the rest of the remaining clips, these are just clips of me claiming all the rewards in my friendship team as I'm trying to get these characters and name cards, as they are stuff that I really want and desperately need to finish up their friendship points with. I decided to go farm the last 2 flowers that I need for Mavuika, as I realized that I was going to run out just to get it to level 90. I only needed 2, so I didn't feel like pulling out Kachina, as I figured they were in the more obvious spots. Sadly, during the process of trying to level her up, I did have to stop as I did run out of resin, but it's completely fine because I know for sure I'm able to get her to level 80. All I have to do now is farm, I think, more of her boss drops, and also have to farm a little bit of her rocks, but that will probably be a time not on camera. We got her to 80, which is actually kind of good. I know for sure I have to farm more of her boss drops, but that's okay. I actually did go to her domain too, and I did get a couple more of her drops, but they're just small ones, and I'm able to get her weapons, I believe, to 80 out of 90, which is really good. And I think I have a little bit of artifacts that I can use as fodder, just a tiny bit. That circlet went so good, I don't even know where to start. So I know for sure I'm going to have to make a sands, but that's a different time, as we can now look at her talent domain instead. For this talent domain, I kind of forget the team that I try to go for, so it might be all over the place, and who knows, we'll just have to see where this goes. I decided to go with my Varessa Electric Charge / Lunar Charge team, as this team is low-key fun and gets any domain really quick and easy out of it. I feel like my Varessa is kind of a little weak, but I know for sure it's her talent holding her back. So we just don't talk about, characters and how they're built. So just don't mind my characters and their builds yet, okay? That domain went really quickly, so I know for sure I'm gonna have to come back to this, but we at least are able to get her talents to at least one, a little higher than 1-1. We'll have we might have to run that talent domain a couple times, but it's okay. We at least got the skill to eat for, which I'm gonna have to work on that some other day and some other time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the second half of building my Mavuika. I'm going to wait a while to replenish my resin, and when we come back, we're gonna finish our talents and maybe start working on her artifacts as well. And we are back for another part of building my Mavuika. This part is going to be focused heavily on her talent, as I need a bunch of them. I need a lot of her books still. I know for sure I need her boss drops, but I have to wait for the boss to get refreshed. But for now, we're going to work on her talents and hopefully finish them today. I did work on her level up materials, and I did 90 her. I forgot to record that part, but I did record me leveling up her weapon to 90, so you at least will get to see that. Again, I'm so sorry I forgot to record that part. I had done it and I was super excited, and I was like, oh wait, I should have recorded that part, but oh well. Her weapon is at least done. Her artifacts will have to get worked on again off camera because those take a while. For now, I did work a little bit on her talent, so we are able to get her skill to level 8 and then her burst to, I think, level 4. Yeah. And I need more books for her weapons. I did run a few times with this boss, so you will get to see the rest of the boss runs that I had before, but I don't know. Now, this is telling me to this is for DPS Mavuika, so my build is solely focused on her skill and really her burst more. So yeah, I found that's the kind of the realization that, oh, I need to run her domain again. So we'll catch you there. And now this is me at the domain, so I'm gonna just run this with my overload team, make it quicker since this is solely focused on Mavuika, and I don't have to switch into another team for this domain. I will struggle a bit on here, don't mind that. And we are finished up the rest of her talent books. I got them pretty far. Might need to go back, but I don't know for sure. Of course, that'll be for a different story and for a different time. For now, we're obviously just gonna level her stuff up. I'm gonna get her skill, her ultimate to level 70, and I'm gonna level up her normal attack, as I think I need a little bit more help on the front line, at least when she's out with my Varessa, and I'm trying to get my Varessa cooldown a little low. But for now, I'm able to get her skill pretty high. I would rather it be a little higher, but we make do with what we have. So I need to go run a couple of her enemy drops, so I will catch you guys after that. And I am back from fighting all of her enemies. I was able to get actually a lot of extra ones, so when it does come down, I will continue to level up her talents. But for now, her talents will be 6, 8, and 7. which I'm going to level her skill up to at least 9 and probably her ultimate to 8, and maybe her skill to 7, I don't know. But for now, she is done. That is the end of building my Mavuika. I'm so happy you guys were able to join me for this one. This is my first time doing voiceover, so if something doesn't look right or sound right, please tell me in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys again soon. Bye.